episode, a brand new episode of the All Things Destiny podcast. Tonight, we are celebrating episode 19 of the All Things Destiny podcast. Tonight, of course, we're always working on making our podcast better. So, we got a couple of things going on to talk about for what is going on, because unfortunately, we got some stuff that's being changed. After talking about it with me and my co-host, we decided to do that. Then next up again on the agenda to talk about tonight, we got to talk about the server issues. We got to talk about why the servers were having a hard time. Then next up, we got the lawsuit that we got news about. Then number 4, we got state of the game, where we're going to talk about our thoughts on the game and where it is, general. Then coming in number 5 for the topic, we got the Solstice of Heroes discussion, talking about Solstice. Then next up, we got to talk about 2 twabs. 2 nice, juicy twabs, all happening here on the All Things Destiny podcast. But before we get into those discussions, I would like to introduce, as always, my co-host, Time of Lightning. How you doing tonight, buddy? Can you 1 second, we can't hear you over on here. Can you please repeat that?
Tired.
Okay, so your audio's now included. I'm sorry about the last podcast audio. Did not get recorded, and I did not feel like re-recording it after I realized it happened at 9 o'clock a.m. I was looking over it, so I didn't have time to get that up. So, without further ado, let's jump right into this. So, we're going to be swapping for all the future episodes because of how long we have to connect. It takes so long to swap accounts because we have to swap the stream key and everything, and it's getting a lot of more work. Because of that, me and my co-host decided we're going to stick to one channel, which is my main Arcstorm channel. Fortunately, it won't be under Time of Lightning as he's the co-host. So it has to go under my Arcstorm account. It is kick.com/Arcstorm2, no spaces. Again, that's under, it will be in the description box, and it will be under my bio and the episode link, which has all the things. So just go click there, go click the follow button. And I know this is happening. So this is something else that me and my co-host were talking about prior to our next episode. In 2024, me and my co-host, Time of Lightning, we will be attending GCX 2024. Unfortunately, I never expected this to happen. Now I'm really looking forward to it, because this is where me and my co-host can meet up and have a good time. And if you guys are watching this over on Kick, I just put the Arcstorm link in the description box so you guys can see what's going on. So, we got the Time of Lightning and All Things Destiny will be appearing, as well as my Arcstorm will be appearing at GCX. You ready for next year, Various? Okay, Time of Lightning for GCX 2024.
Yep, I definitely am. I'm tired of never traveling anywhere except for like once every 3 years.
Okay, so that'll be a yearly thing between me and Various, aka Time of Lightning. But nice to really see you there, buddy, at GCX. And yes, for the people that are fans of listening, you guys, we will be tweeting over on Twitter where we will be stationed. Again, we'll talk more details about it coming up when it gets closer to next year. But me and Various will be there representing stuff. We will be giving out free stuff to the boys. For those that come and support us, we will have free stuff. Don't know what it is yet. Probably either some stickers or some stuff because of traveling restrictions. If you guys also want to check out the merch store, for any people that are still high school, we got notebooks, we got shoes, and we even got some backpacks. So, hope you guys really look in the merch store. All profit from the merch stores and everything donations wise will go to GCX in 2024. So, without further ado, we are going to talk about the server issues. So, due to this, I will not be pulling up the thing on here because that's a TWAB and it just talks about the server issues, and I don't feel like I need to pull that up. So I'm going to read exactly what they says. An update on game stability and next steps. First, we have an update from the engineering team. The services that power Destiny 2 are critical of every player's experience, and we are committed to improving stability and reability long term. Last month, we spoke about back-end upgrades we implemented to prepare for the year of Lightfall and server stability issues that that affected players. Come on, one sec, guys. Something happened and it kicked me out. There it is. Today, we would like to dive into some of the technical details around the Destiny 2 service stability and provide a deeper layer of transparency about what we're trying to do to improve it throughout the next seasons. In preparation for Lightfall and future large releases, we invested in a wide effort to update our internal services with the long-term goal of providing scalability, maintenance, and levels of support for our service infrastructure. Specifically, we want to ensure that we have improved the stability during moments or events of high player concurrency. This work resulted in successful launches of both Lightfall and the Root of Nightmare raid race. Both performed more smoothly than prior launches, and we expect that trend to continue for future releases. However, we identified several issues with those changes that we are working to correct. When gameplay messages from Destiny 2 are received, they are sent to a key service called Claims, which routes them onto the server that is responsible for player data. This is an essential service for keeping the client and servers in sync during every moment of gameplay. As you can imagine, this means Claim handles a tremendous amount of volume, including routing every single kill, orb, or unit in Glimmer and Destiny 2 to the correct recipient. Ahead of Lightfall's launch, they made improvements. Basically, I'm not going to read this all because I'm not going to sit here for another 20 minutes. Basically, that stuff is what's causing the internet. That it's supposed to take the heavy loads and redistribute them so you don't have that issue. But I guess what I'm hearing is that because of it, it's supposed to help the game stability, but since it's not, like, they're supposed to take the stability and put it back out. But I guess when it's high maintenance, it kicks it into overdrive. But it's not, and then when it's not in overdrive, it's basically calms it down. But it's not coming down. It just keeps getting bigger. It's not resetting itself like it's supposed to. So, mid-season patch, they're going to be targeting stuff that will allow them to diagnose. Season 22, they're going to be trying to fix more stuff, and Season 23 is the last stuff. So they're going to be trying to making those stuff. They're going to and then I might as well cover the TWAB on this port. So they're going to be trying to work on it. It's going to take up to Season 23. So hopefully that gets better. Talking about stuff Just so that's one of the twabs here. So next up, we got to talk about the lawsuit. So a couple of days ago, we received a notification on Twitter that a lawsuit was won against someone that has happened. I'll tell you guys exactly here in a second. Give me 1 second, guys, to pull it up. So, I guess this person harassed a community manager and kind of threatened them. And the person was hit by a lawsuit. And Bungie has won $489,435. Wow. Because the guy harassed, doxed, and everything. Speaking of doxing, I wonder who allowed this to be doxed. Time of Lightning, do you remember who doxed us? Who doxed me?
A friend of the Destiny show.
Yeah.
Don't remember his exact name.
The attorney fees were $83,000 for attorney fees. $240 in cost. The code $200, and then total judgments $489,000. So the guy, I don't know. Basically, he did dox someone, and they got money for it. I wonder how much money we can get for it. So that's the cover up. They won some more money for an former employee. Next up, we gotta talk about the state of Destiny. Various, aka Time of Lightning. I'm gonna let you handle this one. So go ahead, talk about the state of the game.
It's bad. They're still doing server issues after they said they found the problem. I feel like in order for them to fix the game, they just need to make a new one. They can't keep going on with the server issues, or else everyone's gonna go crazy.
They and I understand where Bungie's coming from. They are working on fixing the server issues. It's not something they can do overnight. It's their system. Yeah, it takes time. They say they're working on that. So I hear what you're saying. They gotta fix the server issues. I kid you not. We're getting pissed on it. What it is, it's the content. They need to figure out a way to make more content because they're charging extra $2 a season. But it's like just throwing new content out there. I'm hoping that next season becomes a lot better. I'm hoping it because back in season of the basically in the last Rasputin season, I can't remember the name on top of my head. They said that they were going to try season 21 was in development. Since it was in development, they wanted to change it. In season 22, we'll see the new style of the seasons. So I'm wondering what that means, but so we got a little bit of stuff coming for next season. We got the new season style. We got the new storyline. We even got a returning raid. So hopefully they can fix everything for next season wise. So it is there. I haven't even touched Destiny. When's the last time I actually loaded up Destiny? Let me check on my Steam account. It has been 10 days since I fired up Destiny last. 10 days. I used to load that shit up every day. July 5th was the last time I played. And I have 4,691.9 hours on Steam. That's a lot to tell you. And that's only on this account. I have an alt account that I used to play on. So, I'm hoping that they fix their stuff. Well, let's talk about Solstice. So, Solstice is releasing Tuesday at Reset with the next... with the patch notes, the mid-season weaponing. So, they're fixing stuff. Their Solstice, it's going to be the Bonfire Bash again. Titans, the Warlock armor looks like a reprised armor set. Hunters, you still have the big helmet, then you have the skinny little neck. Titans look like Titans alright. They look like their shoulders are a school bus. So I'm definitely going to probably hop on for a little bit of Solstice. So yeah, so that's it for Solstice. I know I'm going to be gaming probably during the week with it. And then that's really it for the TWABs. I'm sorry this episode if it seems rushed in any way. There's just not much to go on. But at the same time, we do have a different episode scheduled. We're also officially caught up with the new episodes. So as of right now, Sunday at 10 p.m. EST, we got CAGX Remix coming on the show to talk about the Diablo only. So, before we end it, time of lightning, where can these amazing guardians find you? Time of lightning, you there?
Yep.
Where can these amazing guardians find you?
YouTube, Title Lightning, Twitter at Gavin Boyo, and Kick Title Lightning.
Okay. Well, you can find me when I'm not hosting the podcast at Arcstorm2 over on Twitter, Arcstorms2 on YouTube. Everything pretty much in Arcstorm. Then you can find the All Things Destiny over on Twitter. Also, links in the description box. You can also get in touch with us over on our website. Again, all links to the Gavin Time of Lightning stuff, as well as the Arcstorm, as well as all the podcast stuff, will be linked in the description box below. So, that will do it for tonight's episode. I will see you guys Sunday night for the Diablo only portion. Have a great night, everyone, and I wish you guys the best of luck.